đến với event Xuân và Tết của Genshin Park. Và với hôm Sky Star thì chúng ta có những sự kiện ở vùng đất mới là Vinacoli. Rồi chúng ta đầu tiên sẽ là Genshin Park trước nhé. Hy vọng hôm nay chúng ta sẽ giải quyết nhanh được một vài ngày hay là một vài bước của event này ha. Mình không biết, giờ là chưa mở là nó sẽ tổ chức bao nhiêu ngày các thứ hay là như thế nào. Nhưng mà mặc kệ thì cứ bắt đầu trước đi, còn nếu còn thời gian chúng ta sẽ đến với Honkai Star sau bên vùng đất Pinaconi nhé. Còn nếu có thời gian sẽ quay lại tiếp vào những ngày sau. Hiện tại thì Tết cũng mới chỉ ngày sắp giáp Tết thôi, chưa đến giao thừa, chưa đến này kia, nên là có lẽ sự kiện Tết này vẫn chưa có kết thúc đâu và sẽ còn phải tiếp tục làm nữa. Đầu tiên thì còn một số vùng ngày mình nên chạy làm trước đi ha, để tránh là hồi thì quá mệt mỏi với sự kiện Tết vài ngày này, nên sẽ chúng ta không có ghi thành ngày hôm nay luôn á. Rất là đó là cái vấn đề những ngày hôm nay. Hiện tại thì Gaming là một nhân vật chơi rất tốt á, dù như nhân vật Gaming vừa mới ra thì mình cho rằng đây là một trò đùa về tiếng Trung Quốc, nhưng mà sau khi nhân vật này ra thì được sự đón nhận mình cảm thấy rất là tích cực từ phía mọi người, rất là tốt, rất là nói chung rồi không có bình luận ác ý về nhân vật này. Cách chơi cũng chỉ chơi là nhân vật 4 sao thôi. Cách chơi thì mọi người cũng đã thấy rồi, là có chơi rất đơn giản là thứ nhất, hai là rất thú vị, mặc dù là cũng là các thao tác nhảy như là nhân vật Xiao về Gamin hay là Sao Minh thì cách nhảy nhẹ nhàng hơn á, không có làm cho mình cảm thấy là bị tiệm thịt, không thì rất là tốt. Đấy, vì dân bên thì rất là tốt khác, cùng vì bà co Thiên Dung thì nó là nhà nhân thì mình không lấy không có đánh giá gì chi tiết cách view như thế nào của người dân bên đây, rất là dễ thương với mình. Còn về nhân vật này thì nếu người có xem một số bộ phim hoạt hình Disney Channel lúc trước đó, thì giống như là Boo Boy ấy, rất là dễ thương, rất là năng động. Mình cảm thấy nhân vật rất tốt. Tiếng Việt thì thường nói là về tích cực đấy, nhưng thực sự tích cực là cách nói không đúng đâu. Đây là bức thư của Timmy ha, cũng rất lâu rồi. Chúng tôi được bị là vàng, có cái gì tưởng nào tính càng sớm càng rồi tính thăm tính và nữa tôi suy thăm nó chặt với nó. Đây là cũng là một trong những cái nói như thế nào nhỉ, thành tựu ẩn mà mình đã tìm rất lâu rồi ha. từ bản đầu tiên của Star, những bản đầu tiên đến bây giờ thì khoảng mấy năm rồi mình vẫn chưa có thành tựu này á. Cũng một số thành tựu về sách của trước thì mình vừa nhập vài code nè, vài mã thì đã nhận được rồi. Số mã vừa nhận cái nãy bạn mình nói nhận được khoảng 120 nguyên thạch, nhưng có lẽ mình đã nhận một số mã trước đó rồi nên là không phát nguyên thạch thêm nữa, chỉ nhận được một số mã quà về tiền thôi. Rồi thành ra là thế. Qua tháng mới rồi thì cũng nên mua ngọc thì mua rồi, nhưng giới thiệu một số sách mới thôi. Ôn về thành tựu ẩn. Còn đây chuyện kể nơi cảng đá nè, thành tựu này chưa hoàn thành, nó chưa có cái này. Bánh quạt vẫn còn thiếu cái đồ quỷ này. Đấy, chơi rất là lâu rồi nhưng mà cũng kẹt số thành tựu, thật là buồn. Rồi không chảy mình quét đi. Bây giờ nó muốn bắt đầu vào sự kiện Tết luôn, nhưng thật ra sáng nay thì mình còn bận rất nhiều thứ. Cũng ngày thật ra là nếu mà chính xác thì nó mà nghỉ Tết thì nó nghỉ hôm qua rồi, hôm nay vẫn còn rất nhiều việc phải làm, vẫn phải chạy lên chỗ làm. Tiện thì có thể lấy được bức thư thì lấy được thành tựu này rồi. Mà tại sao không có thành tựu vậy? Hay nên cầm bức thư đi tìm Timmy giờ? Mình cũng chả biết. Nên có thành tựu này. Giờ đây Timmy cũng không ra. Mà kệ đi, trước sau gì cũng sẽ có thành tựu trở lại. Chả sao hết, mặc kệ. Mình cũng không quan tâm tới mấy chuyện này lắm. Rồi sao thành tựu cũng chẳng có vài viên nguyên thạch nhỏ thôi. Thời gian dài thì cũng chả tích lũy được bao nhiêu. Cũng như tiện tìm gương trên bản đồ, nếu số lượng gương lớn á thì mọi người đi một vòng và tìm kiếm có giá trị, nhưng chỉ còn một vài gương cuối cùng thì bỏ đi cho xong.
Illusion shattered.
Tiếp tục nào.
Shine down.
Sao mày?
Illusion shattered.
Mày hả mày?
Mighty mythical beast.
Ok rồi, chở quét thôi. Còn chuyện thành tựu như thế nào để không quan tâm lắm nữa rồi. Thôi. Nói không thì đúng là không có thành tựu mất đó. Thôi mặc kệ. Nhanh lên chào quét đi nào.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Ngày mai thì không biết có thể cơ hội để stream được nữa hay không. Thì chiều ngày mai thì không phải đến chỗ làm, công việc cũng sẵn xong rồi. Vẫn cần làm việc không?
A bitter pill to swallow.
Rồi, ta bắt đầu câu chuyện chính của ngày hôm nay đó. Đấu 10 phút. Có 10 phút. Thời gian của buổi stream để hoàn thành nhiệm vụ rồi. Bắt đầu sự kiện sẽ hơi trễ. Đây, thả đèn rực rỡ rồi thì cảnh đèn qua thì những năm trước đó. Không khí thì cũng không có gì thay đổi nữa. Còn phóng viên nó tới đây rồi kìa.
And Charlotte! I never thought she'd see you two together.
Đúng nha.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Chủ đề mới đó.
So that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive.
Mắc cười.
But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Thì sao?
In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
Haha, đúng
I
đó.
believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Maybe tone it down a bit, Traveler. What if we don't win? It's better to keep a low profile until the competition starts. Then we'll give them a show they never saw coming. Oh, that secret prize is ours.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
Làm sao mà có khả năng là men không thắng? Na Hoàng thì đến cùng qua nữa. Đi là mấy sự kiện này.
Wait,
Truy thế.
Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? Great, so it wasn't just Paimon. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Đấy, thật ra là thả diều vào ban đêm một lựa chọn rất là không biết nói thế nào thì quan điểm cá nhân đây, một cách nghĩ rất là tào lao. Ủa ban đêm thấy mẹ gì mà thả diều, còn tất cả cùng thả diều nữa, biết diều ai bay cao hơn, rồi làm cách nào để biết, còn bay lên chỉnh đo đếm mà.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause
Thật sự không
and
biết
appreciate the
nhà
wondrous
phát
scenery
hành
along
có
the way.
chơi thả diều hay không, nhưng thật sự á, diều ai thả bay lên cao á thì không phải điều quan trọng, tại vì cắt dây thì chắc chắn nó bay lên cao rồi, điều quan trọng trong thả diều làm sao giữ diều được lâu thôi. Trời ơi, còn thả diều thì thả vào ban ngày, ban đêm thì thấy cái gì mà thả, không lẽ diều gắn đèn lên trên đó, gắn đèn điện hả? Gắn đèn điện thì dây điện cũng phải dây điện cũng phải cao, phải dài như là dây diều vậy đó thì phải thắp lửa lên tới trên đó, không lẽ cho bật pin. Trong trò chơi này thì cũng làm gì có mấy sự kiện đó mấy khách kỹ đó, còn diều phát quang hả hay là như thế nào? Đêm thì tối mù tối mình sao thấy con diều? Khó hiểu thật.
Oh. It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess, you're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Oh,
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last lantern rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon's sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but Why did you decide to come to the city, Moon Carver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainers moved to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along! Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better!
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Ooh! A scissor tail swallow! And a butterfly! And... oh!
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Đừng có đến xem.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Tức cười quá.
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Well, yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful! You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Được mua nhiều được giảm giá kìa, vui vậy.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect! Gaming is here! Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
Oh,
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah? So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect! We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything? Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
ồ đây rồi mới vào sự kiện Tết đấy. Ừ. Rồi sao hết lồng tiếng rồi, mất vui rồi. Không, bỏ tiền ra lồng tiếng thêm cho mấy nhân vật phụ này đi cho Tết nó sôi động lên tí. Sao mà Tết mà cũng bỏ tiền ra lồng tiếng nữa vậy? Chán thật. Thôi, việc cũng bắt đầu đi. Rồi nó chán mà còn nói nhiều nữa. Ha. Hả? Hay đấy. Lúc sử dụng các phím di chuyển thì họ sẽ là di chuyển rồi để băng qua phải điểm giữ có thể di chuyển tiếp tục di chuyển được hoàn thành có nhiều để chỉ là cái nhỏ có những trong mảng chuyển sẽ được ghi lại tính đến hồi tưởng với những cuộc mảng về lại trần có được cho ta 3 lần nếu ok rồi test thử nhé. Hay thế. Có thể đi lùi lại. Gì đó hả? Hoặc là có hiệu. Cái trò này chỉ đơn giản khó hiểu là Hiểu rồi, hiểu rồi, hiểu rồi, hiểu rồi. Ồ, hay thế. Đúng rồi, vụ ba thì được rồi đó. Mùi quế là gì nè. Đó, quá dữ chưa. Rồi mới chỉ chơi thử một lần thôi mình giải được mới là các ải rồi thôi. Còn ải cuối cùng nữa rồi hả? Ok thôi, để tới đây rồi thì giải luôn ải này luôn đi. Dù sao thì mấy ngày tới chưa chắc là sẽ rảnh rỗi được như hôm nay ha. Với trước Thế là phải chơi lời đặt lại mới được. Chơi này thật là lâu. rồi xong. Đấy, đây là vật kill chiến đầu tiên hả? Mai mở 2 ngày sau mở. Rồi mua thú nào, mua thú nào. Ha ha. Đâu có con kỳ lân nào bay, đâu có con nghe con lân nào bay. Gia tập thể à? Cái này thử một lần thôi á. Rồi có biết giờ tôi đang gặp cái gì không? Tại sao mình lại được cái này?
I may have overestimated myself.
Mới chơi thực sự là không biết chơi cái này nha. Trời, nó chơi được tới 175 mà kìa, quá hay vậy. Giờ 180 luôn, quá dữ. Ồ, 200 mấy rồi kìa, sao mà đã lên được 200 mấy, hay vậy? Nó bay hả? Giờ này chơi thật là kích thích, giờ chỉ muốn chơi một lần nữa, nhưng giờ muốn chơi lại một lần nữa để giành chiến thắng. Ok, bệnh gì cử, chơi lần nữa đi. Cười thật. Nói chung là cuối cùng thì stream cũng là gì vui vẻ thôi ha.
Justice is blindsided.
Quá dữ. Vẫn giữ vững phong độ. Quả nhiên là có sách bút thì nhanh và nguy hiểm hơn. Ồ, quá trời. Ngay cả rớt mà cũng rớt ngay chân chỗ có điểm nữa.
An oversight on my part.
Yeah, thắng rồi. Thấy không, mọi người biết thắng là tại vì sao không? Thì sao mà lại chọn được cái led không? Đấy. Ai có mong muốn thì có đón này hả? Hãy đón vào bình luận nào. Rồi xong xuôi nha. Rồi có nhiều cách chơi khác để mọi người thưởng thức và thử. Rồi sự việc là thế. Đây thì còn 3 ở cuối. Rồi còn một trò chơi nữa thì tạm thời chưa chơi được. Nhân vật mình lấy thì chính là gà mình ha. Không có gì sai sót đâu. Rồi kim của sinh khiêu ở đây 450 nên là chưa được đâu hả. Rồi tiếp tục giai đoạn 2 luôn thôi. Nào tới nào. Chúng ta đi trầm ngọc cốc thôi. Đây là nhân vật nhiệm vụ của trầm ngọc cốc. Hả? Hả? Con dở trầm ngọc cốc liền phải gặp những thủy châu kỳ lạ đeo tụ tiên lực phân tán được trời nổi công trung vận dụng tiên lực xin ban cho tạm hóa tân thành kết chấp vàng thì do chuyển nhập đó thủy châu có thể tự do chọn phương hướng đến và hướng dẫn lúc hưởng cho trót xuống. Hay đấy. Cái chú nói là cảm ơn bạn. Thanh kiều kiều. Có gì muốn nói không?
Oh, you're back! Jeez, guys, where'd you go? One moment you were there, the next you disappeared. You scared the life out of me.
We're so sorry. We were just, it's kind of hard to explain.
Fair enough. Well, the mountain road is pretty hazardous, and it's easy to get lost in the fog. So from here on out, stay...
Got it. Let's keep going.
Không nghe được game mới nói đâu rồi, buồn thế. Mở đi thần tượng.
Strike a pose!
Ngọc Thanh Thủy. Còn dùng đất mới bình yên và đáng yêu quá. Đổ cái này gì thì hương bình thường thôi.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Ồ, đã nói
Wait,
rồi.
get behind me. I'll handle this.
Không biết đang sợ cái gì vậy? Cái này chắc phải mua trên cửa hàng mới có hả?
The doctor will see you now.
Cái bên này đánh tệ quá. Chả có miếng đam nào cả.
Another test subject.
Many happy returns. Alley-oop.
Không có gam bên này đem vô chị. Trời đất ơi, quỷ thật ơi. Không biết sao không đánh nữa. Không biết là bên kỳ gì.
The wrong test subject.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Paimon was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing, so it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Cái bài là cái bài gì á? Thất thánh triệu hồi đó hả? Trời thật. Đi thôi, đi thôi. À, đây là một loại cơ quan hả? Để canh quanh cái mùa đông nữa thôi.
Torn to oblivion.
Làm sao mà chạy thoát được? Chỉ có thịt da cầm đã con. Mai làm nhảy xuống nước nha, chứ không thôi tập chém bay đầu mà rồi. Cái gì trên kia đấy? Cá chép thiên linh là cái gì cơ? Hãy xem. Chúng ta quên mục đích chính, chúng ta đến đây rồi, không phải là để mở map đâu quý vị ơi. Trời ơi. Đây là chúng ta đang làm nhiệm vụ thực hiện Tết. Nhớ nhé, 1 tiếng đồng hồ đã trôi qua rồi. Đúng là cứ bị kẹt ở đây rồi. kệ nó đi. Giờ chẳng phải là lúc để đưa. Phải đánh được tao sao? Qua xong thôi.
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liu is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw, would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Dễ thương
And
quá.
here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Ồ, thang máy nữa, ra vậy.
Fresh bamboo for this.
Đây là phong cảnh mà người ta gọi là Giang Nam đó hả? Đây công thức. Vậy là không đi đường này. Còn tưởng là sẽ đi đường này nữa chứ.
Refreshments!
Mình sao lấy kéo cho cái thang này hoạt động không biết đường luôn á. Làm sao lên trên. Ok kìa. Có biểu tượng lá trà kìa. Hay ha.
Improve efficiency.
Đây giống kiểu cái đập vậy đó hả? Vậy nếu mà tính vậy á, thì Liên Nguyệt cũng đâu có lớn. Vậy là chúng ta biết hết lãnh thổ Liên Nguyệt rồi. Đâu có lớn. Đúng không? Rõ ràng là vậy. Còn cũng cuộc ở này. Không, đây nó quần lọc qua Subaru rồi. Vì Monster thì sẽ còn phát triển về hướng này ha. Còn Liên Nguyệt thì chúng ta xem hết bản đồ rồi đó. Ok, tiếp tục với câu chuyện ngày Tết thôi, để nói nhảm nhiều quá rồi lại không có thời gian làm chuyện Tết. Tạm thời là mình chưa có mở.
Hey! Slow down. I'm begging you.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Thì có nói đâu.
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Dễ thương quá. Có lời nhiệm vụ vậy nữa.
Go!
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
She's gone! Let's go!
Rồi giống như đang đi hẹn hò bí mật vậy đó. Đâu người nhà phát hiện cười quá.
Turn left. Run! To the right and...
Rồi tới rồi.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you could swim in them.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Drigway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes, thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
How long have you two known Gaming?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Ylang Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else, and...
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgway? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good! Paimon never says no to free food.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Dễ thương quá.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat. Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Only with solid practical training can you unleash real punches.
Wow, I never knew how awesome it was in the
Only with solid practical training.
Where do you want this stuff delivered to, boss?
Yêu chiến gì vậy ông? Ghê đấy. Đây là một phần nhiệm vụ mới á, tạm thời nhận trước đi.
Only with solid practical training can you unleash real punch.
Cái trò này thì dùng cánh bay thì được. Đấy, là sự mình đi thì rất dễ ha. Mà có một số bạn ở trên web của Lab trên cộng đồng ấy thì thấy trò này khó. Mình không biết, nói chung thì vẫn nhảy được đó. Rồi, có gì?
Only with solid practical training can you unleash
What are you doing here?
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence. Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyun?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils?
Chết rồi.
One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants. Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off. Look at the magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
That is
Thì
agreeable.
được rồi.
I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here, each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without, thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal. There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Oh, Xianyun, did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties. And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition, then? One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one. Look at her walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together. All Paimon say is that Shenyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bets she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made. Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Ok, rồi phần sự kiện đến đây là kết thúc nhé. Còn một số khiêu chiến gì đó thì ngày mai chúng ta sẽ tập trung vào đó hơn. Còn hiện giờ thì quay lại với ngày mai ăn điểm tâm thì ngày mai hãy ăn ha. Rồi, chuyện hôm nay là vậy nhé. Chúng ta sẽ đến Venakuri ở Venakuri của Starleo thôi. Đầu tiên thì để mình bật lại âm thanh của Starleo nhé. Rồi, chuyển. Đây. Ok. Đầu tiên nhận nhiệm vụ trước nhé. Đây là do mình vừa đổi Ronja từ một banner thường 300 lần ấy. Rồi đây đổi tàu. Rồi một màn chuyển bến thật là hoành tráng nào.
time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the park.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Pom-Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Đúng là thế đấy.
Ahem! Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing. Yeah, what was so important? I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony! I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously. Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone. If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home.
Oh.
Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony. Thank you. It's reassuring to know we're on a similar wavelength. Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop on our trip. We have plenty of time. Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now than face issues at your hotel check-in. I'd advise...
Chúng anh nhõng nhẽo chút xíu cho vui. Chỉ đừng lựa chọn một lần.
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries. Aw, drat. The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. That means I can make more room in my suitcase. What else? You won't fit in the suitcase. Can't you walk? Maybe I should bring some novels or comic books. At least then I won't be too bored while staying in the... Aw, this is hard. What else should I take?
I'll be waiting till we make it the day to celebrate. I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
You're the picture of calm, as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar rush. A punchline with a straight face. I suppose that's your specialty. But regarding the family's invitation, I do have some details that I wish to discuss with everyone. Just not now. Let's enjoy our vacation for now.
How's it going? All packed and ready? There probably won't be any surprises happening on family territory, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. But hey, it's rare that we can take a break and let loose. Let's enjoy it.
Okay.
Of course not. Adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation is equally important. Rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom-Pom's request. The conductor has done plenty for us, and it's time to return that favor.
It's about time. I should find a seat.
Ahem! Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on! The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Not another one. Come with me.
these questions have no meaning. But I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone. Dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so. So, come with me. I'll take you home. Left, the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Bồn tắm dễ thương thế. Hôm nay là giường ngủ có đúng đấy, chứ không phải bồn tắm à.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
This is... no.
This way. After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the... How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
Why not? We're almost there. Can you still walk? You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine. Don't stop, don't turn back, don't look down. Or up, for that matter. These voices.
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you, little sister.
But if I can't sing, what meaning does the stage have?
How do you intend to pull them off the stage?
All we have to do is present the truth, and they will naturally reciprocate.
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
Giờ đi vòng vòng mà lấy được một số thông tin.
Memo Keeper, do you think you can just leave?
I'm sorry. The dance partner of my choice, I've already chosen.
ghê gớm luôn.
Welcome to the reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do, I would make a request of you. You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know. Have we met somewhere before? You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters. For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
Câu hỏi một khái niệm đó là triết học ha. Cõi mộng mà mọi người được vui vẻ phải sinh đi tự việc, thì nó cũng là một dạng niết bàn, một dạng thiên đường, hay là một gọi là cái gì nhỉ? Một vùng đất hứa nào đó trong tôn giáo, một khái niệm vậy. Câu này có thể là nếu mà người chọn sống giấc mộng đó thì có sống hay không, có chọn là lên thiên đường hay là sẽ tiếp tục một cuộc sống mới, một sinh mệnh mới.
Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
Đường là do mình mở, đạp đất bằng mà đi.
I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of Long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... you should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch, but I stuck around for you. Let's get going. Shall we go meet up with them now? Penacony, the planet of festivities, the universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits! We're here at last! The family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you. Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge. I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting. Welcome to the Reverie. May you have an unforgettable holiday. Should you need assistance with moving your luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. You are well informed indeed. It is an opportunity provided by the family and a tradition on the planet of festivities. Everyone gathers in the hall, reveling in merriment, pursuing opportunities, staking all they have on one desperate gamble. And finally, their dreams become reality.
Ồ, ghê thế.
May you have a pleasant...
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, 4 platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
Don Hung. I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, he hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
He's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for his status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid... No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era.
Ồ, dễ thương quá.
And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. Hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience for us?
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number. Which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all. But, what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching...
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you the singer, Epsilon Superstar? If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine.
Oh, it really is, Robin. To run into her in person here.
It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Germany Festival. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Germany Festival. He heard you all ran into some difficulties and sent me here to provide aid. Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Ali to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I have also upgraded your rooms as token compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation. Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving forward.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. it is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr. Which day was he? Sunday. Since Mr. Sunday's vouched for us, I guess we can finally check in normally? This is just a stage name, I guess.
I thought so too. It's most likely some rule of Penacony's, or the family's. Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie.
Esteemed guests of the Astral Express, your check-in procedure is complete. Please forgive us for any previous inconvenience caused. This is your Dreamscape Pass. It serves as your hotel room key, as well as a directory of all the amenities and information you require at the Reverie. It even provides smart assistants. At the same time, it is also Penacony's special, one-of-a-kind souvenir that belongs only to you. You can use the Dreamscape Pass's provided clock-in feature to record every moment of your wonderful dream. Save your favorite happy bits and create a Dreamscape scrapbook that is uniquely yours. Regarding the method of usage, the Dreamscape Pass will guide you through the process. I wish you all pleasant dreams in Penacony. You may take the elevator over there to reach your guest rooms.
All right, let's move out.
Oh. Chúng ta lấy giấy đi. Rồi, xem như mở đầu của Penacony là như vậy ha. Sau đó thì tiếp tục sẽ là vực
A dream world! I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait!
Rồi, con giới thiệu Penacony như thế này là tầm ổn rồi. 2 và 3 chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục đi chơi chương trình Tết Thái Đăng và Penacony tiếp tục.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
Đấy, rồi thế ngày hôm nay chúng ta dùng rất nhiều rồi, 2 tiếng rồi, mình cũng rất là mệt. Nên là chúng ta tạm thời sẽ kết thúc tại đây.
We're finally here. Let's all head to our rooms first and put down our bags. Welt, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is very famous.
Go on. We may be thinking of the same thing.
Do you remember the invite that the Express received?
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite. You mean there was a hidden message?
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover this?
When we were handling that Lawfu Stellaron matter, I told Pom Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any problems. In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't in top shape?
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is hiding something from us?
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each passing second. Why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself. This could concern the Trailblaze.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
That's because you were zonked out the whole ride. No one had the chance to tell you.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many unanswered questions. We must use the utmost caution before we go deeper. Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their lifetime. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
Ok, rồi ngày mình tiếp tục nha. Nội dung lần này là kết thúc tại đây đi. Cũng không có gì để khai thác thêm nữa. Rồi ngày mai lại quay lại với event Tết Hạn Trăng và chuỗi nhiệm vụ với Nakoni nhé. Tạm biệt mọi người.